That is the score to beat.
Our next
67-4.
representing Canada, Elizabeth Putnam and Sean Wirtz.
Here was a team that created quite a stir last year. New team last season. This is only their fourth competition together. Elizabeth Putnam and Sean Wirtz. They were third in Canada at their first nationals together. They represent one of the pairs teams of the future, and maybe the future is right now for Putnam and Wirtz.
And a bit like Todmianina and Marin and Liz and Sean have that exquisite look of elegance and beauty. The body always perfectly stretched. First element, the double twist. Not very high. Spread eagle into side-by-side triple salchows. Beautiful. Look at that unison. Gorgeous. And into their throw. This one a salchow. Hand lift. To gain difficulty in the base mark, it must change position. This one was fairly basic, but moves beautifully into the footwork section, beginning with a nice piece that interweaves, a 1 foot section here, all adding to the level of difficulty.
To start somewhere, you know. Remember those pictures we showed you of Brasseur and Eisler at their first Skate Canada? Maybe down the road we'll be saying the same thing about these two.
Very bright future.
Putnam and Wirtz, their first Skate Canada, their first short program of free skates still to come. Crowd loved it. They're very happy. We'll see what the judges have to say when we come back to Mississauga at the MasterCard Skate Canada International. The national championships, and keep in mind, there will not be a defending champion this year with Jacinthe Lariviere and Lenny Faustino splitting up as a partnership. So a Canadian title is up for grabs, and maybe Putnam and Wirtz might just grab it.
And now with the new quota point system here being tested at the Grand Prix, we're seeing a lot more emphasis on spins, something that skaters have tended to maybe not do the best amount of homework on. But Liz and Sean certainly had this one nailed. Beautifully fast, incredibly together. The lift was a bit of a struggle. That's a very tough entrance, the hand-to-hand lift. Then it goes into more like an overhead, but generally speaking, quite simple when you get to look at some of the more complicated lifts you'll see later in the event.
And of course, there's Christy Wirtz, a former Canadian champion. She's the aunt of Sean. They are really like the Sutter family of skating.
And one of their coaches, Chris and Christy, spent a lot of time with them. The main coach is Chris's brother, Paul.
56.04, not near Todmianina and Marinin, so right now they
the
are
total segment score for their program is 56.04.
11.2 points back of them, and currently in third place, the Canadian team of Putnam and Wirtz.
This gives them a ranking